Nice.
Generally, to open the help center, we go to the control panel and we select the Windows Help and Support. But instead of that, you can actually get it using the key F1. See, by pressing the F1 key, you can get the Windows Help and Support windows. And here you can select the options and you can ask any queries regarding the computer here. The next shortcut key is regarding the rename. And to rename a folder or a file, we generally click on it and then right click and select the rename option. And we enter the modified name. But instead of doing that, you can actually get it using the shortcut key F2. By selecting that and pressing F2, you can actually change the name of a file or folder. So like this, I am changing the name to HTML 1.0. So in this way, you can use the shortcut key F2. And the next shortcut key, which is actually used to search a file or folder from the desktop or from any active program, you can actually press F3 to get the search results. And here I am searching documents. See, you can able to see that the term documents contained in my computer. So in this way, it is helpful.
Few moments later.
And the another most frequently used one in the computer is refresh. We often do refresh every time we close or open the program. And to do a refresh, we generally right click on the mouse and we select the refresh. But instead of that, we can actually make it possible using the shortcut key F5. And by pressing F5, you can actually see here the icons will get pop up. That means it indicates these are refreshing the icons. And not only on the desktop, you can also do it in the My Computer or any program you do. And here by pressing the refresh, here you can actually see they will fade in and fade out. And F5 also use it to reload the tabs in the browsers. Here without using mouse, if you want to navigate through screen elements on a desktop or any window or any active program, you can actually use the F6 key. It actually helps you to navigate through the screen elements on a desktop. Here you can see that every time I am pressing F6, it actually changes its position from one section to another section. And rather, you can also navigate it through the arrow keys. See, here I am pressing F6 key, the box is changing like this, and then I am navigating through the arrow keys. To copy the selected item, we generally do right click by selecting it and click on copy. Then we choose our destination folder to get pasted there. Here I am opening My Computer and I am selecting my destination folder and clicking on paste. Here you can see it got pasted. But instead of doing this all, you can simply use Ctrl+C shortcut key to copy the selected item. Here I am selecting the HTML 2.0 and I am copying this using Ctrl+C and opening my destination folder and clicking on paste. You can see the selected item got pasted here. To paste the selected item, in previous clip we used classical method with mouse, like copying the item and selecting our destination folder and then doing right click and selecting the paste, and the item will get pasted here. But instead of doing this all, you can simply use the Ctrl+V shortcut to paste the item. Here I am using Ctrl+C to copy and opening my destination folder, and then instead of doing right click, I am using Ctrl+V, and you can see the item got pasted here. So this is simple shortcut.
Control.
To move the item from one location to another location, we use cut and paste. We generally make it by doing right click on the item and selecting the cut and then opening our destination folder. After opening our destination folder, we paste it here using the Ctrl+V shortcut and the item will get pasted here. But instead of doing this all, you can simply use the Ctrl+X shortcut key to cut the selected item. Here I am using Ctrl+X by selecting the hash1 folder. I'm simply using Ctrl plus X and opening my destination folder, then Ctrl plus V. You can see the item got pasted here. You can also observe that item will get deleted here since we are selecting the cut function. Undo and redo functions plays an important role in each and every program. To undo a function we use Ctrl plus Z, and to redo a function we use Ctrl plus Y. For example, I am opening MS Paint and drawing a rectangle. After a while, I thought that I don't need a rectangle, I want to get back to the initial position. In this case, you can use Ctrl plus Z to get back to the initial position. And to get back the rectangle again, you can use Ctrl plus Y, which is a redo function. Not only here, it is also applicable in each and every program. Like in MS Word, I am writing a sample paragraph like lorem 2,5 that indicates the two paragraphs with 5 sentences each. Here I open MS Word and wrote a sample paragraph, and instead of deleting one word, actually I thought of deleting one word, but mistakenly I have deleted the entire paragraph. And to get back the paragraph, you need to retype again. You can actually use Ctrl plus Z. And after a while, you thought that the deleting paragraph is correct. Then you can use Ctrl plus Y to delete the paragraph again. And not only in this case, you can actually use this in undoing a copy or undoing a paste or undoing a cut function, etc. Like here I have pasted the HTML folder here and I don't want to copy here. Mistakenly I have copied. Then I can use Ctrl plus Z and you can see that it got deleted here. And after a while, I want to paste it again there. So I can use Ctrl plus Y to redo a function. See, it got pasted here again. One of the most frequently used one is delete. Here I want to delete the sample notepad temporarily, so we generally do right click and select on delete. But instead of doing that, you can use the keyboard shortcut key Ctrl plus D or delete key on the keyboard. Here you can see that are you sure you want to move this file to recycle bin. That means it gets deleted temporarily. After deleting, you can open the recycle bin and you can observe the deleted file here, and you can also restore this item to the original location. After clicking on restore this item, you can observe that the file got restored here. And if you don't want to delete the file temporarily or moving it to the recycle bin, you can delete it permanently using the keyboard shortcut Shift plus delete. After clicking Shift plus delete, you can see that are you sure you want to permanently delete this file. Then click on yes, it gets deleted permanently. And you can observe no file in the recycle bin. We can navigate through paragraph without using mouse too. Here I am writing a sample paragraph like lorem 3,4. Here I got the paragraph, sample paragraph, and generally we click on the mouse to navigate the text cursor to the required position like this. But without using mouse, you can use Ctrl plus arrow keys. Like here I am using Ctrl plus right arrow to move the cursor to the beginning of the next word. So you can observe this. Each time I press Ctrl plus right arrow, I am moving the cursor to the beginning of the next word, not next letter. And in the same way, you can use Ctrl plus left arrow key to move the cursor to the beginning of the previous word, and Ctrl plus down arrow key to move the cursor to the beginning of the next paragraph. And in the same way, Ctrl plus up arrow to move the cursor to the beginning of the previous paragraph. And to move the cursor between the letters, you can use the simply arrow keys, and to select the block of text, you can use Shift plus any arrow keys to select the block of text. Here I am using Shift plus right arrow key, so I got selected this block of text. Okay.
Let's get out of here.
The Shift plus F3 function allows you to quickly change the text case of your text without having to use the button built into Microsoft Word. Select the text you would like to change the case of, or use Ctrl plus A on your keyboard to select all the text. Then use Shift plus F3 to change the case of text. Here you can observe there are three cases. One is total with capital letters, one is first letter with capital letter, and one is all small letters. So select accordingly and use the Shift plus F3 keyboard shortcut. Then to delete the entire word, we don't need to use the backspace always, like pressing backspace always. You can actually use Ctrl plus backspace to delete the entire word. Like I am using Ctrl plus backspace, you can observe that entire word got deleted. Generally, to open a computer, we select it and we do right click and select open, or we do double click on my computer to open computer. Instead of doing this, you can actually use a shortcut key Windows key plus E to open my computer, which is quite easy and time saving.
Nice.
The Shift plus F10 keyboard shortcut is used for displaying context menu on the selected item, or simply it works as the right click function in most of the cases. Here you can observe that by pressing Shift plus F10, I got the context menu as I do when I click the right click of the mouse. In most of the cases, it generally acts as the right click of the mouse. In your absence of mouse, it plays an important role. Here you can open my computer, and here I right click using the mouse. Then instead of mouse, I just click Shift plus F10, then I got the same context menu. In this case, you can make use of Shift plus F10 shortcut key. And in the case of any application, like you can select the text, and by doing the right click, whatever options you get, the same options you get through Shift plus F10 shortcut key. In most of the cases, when we are required to close the program, we select the cross button. But instead of cross button, you can actually use Alt plus F4 button to close the active program. Like for example, here I want to close the MS Word window, so I am using Alt plus F4, and it asks our confirmation. I selected no, the program got exit. So in this way, you can use Alt plus F4. Here in the same way, I am using Alt plus F4 in Paint. So it got closed.
Few moments later.
And to know the properties of any file or folder, we generally right click and select the properties. And here we can see the properties. Instead of doing that, you can simply use the keyboard shortcut key Alt plus Enter to see the properties of the selected item. Like you can observe here, I have used Alt plus Enter and the properties pop-up window is displayed here. Here I am opening to Windows My Computer and Google Chrome at a time. So if I want to minimize the two windows at a time, or I want to minimize all the active windows at a time, you can actually use Windows key plus M to minimize, and to restore them you can use Windows plus Shift plus M. And here actually you can use this on single window too. Here I am opening single window and I am using Windows plus M. It got minimized. And to restore, Windows plus Shift plus M. To get the shortcut menu of particular window or an active program, you can use Alt plus spacebar. Here you can see restore, move, size, minimize, close, maximize. There actually you can navigate through arrow keys inside the shortcut menu. This actually helps you a lot in the absence of mouse. The important one is switching between all open applications in the taskbar. Alt plus tab shortcut key helps you to do that. Instead of minimizing and opening the required window, you can use Alt plus tab function to switch between the applications. The Alt key is held down while the tab key is pressed to cycle through the icons of all the windows. When the tab key is released, the highlighted window is brought to the foreground. You can observe here The highlighted one is Mozilla Firefox and it is open. And here I am highlighting desktop through the tab and the desktop is visible clearly. And another important shortcut that helps you to navigate through tabs in browsers. Like if you want to change the tabs, you often use mouse and click on the respective tab. Instead of doing that, you can use Ctrl+Tab to move from one tab to another tab forward. Here you can see the tabs are interchanging. And to move back, you can use Ctrl+Shift+Tab. It actually moves from one tab to another tab in the backward direction. And this is quite helpful in many cases. Generally, we select multiple files using control and mouse click. Like on holding the control, we click on the mouse at the item required. Or we use the drag function for selecting of multiple items. Instead of doing this, you can actually select multiple files using your keyboard shortcut Ctrl+arrow key+spacebar. On holding the control and using the arrow keys for navigation and pressing the spacebar at the time of selection, you can actually select multiple files like it appear on the screen. And for dragging the multiple items, you can make use of Shift+arrow keys like it is visible on the screen. Alright friends, let's have a quick recap of the things we have learned in this video. Now starting with F1, it is used for displaying the help, F2 to rename the selected item, F3 to search a file or folder in an active program or while we are on the desktop too. F4 is used to display the address bar list in the Windows Explorer. F5 to refresh the window or to refresh the active program. In the case of browsers, it is used for refreshing the tabs. F6 is used for cycling through screen elements in a window or desktop. Coming to control shortcut, Ctrl+C to copy the selected item, Ctrl+V to paste the item, Ctrl+X to cut the selected item, whereas Ctrl+Z and Y to undo and redo an action respectively. And to delete the selected item and move it to the recycle bin, we use Ctrl+D or the delete key on the keyboard. Ctrl+left arrow makes us to move the cursor to the beginning of the previous word. Ctrl+right arrow move the cursor to the beginning of the next word. Ctrl+up arrow and down arrow move the cursor to the beginning of the previous and next paragraph respectively. Ctrl+Shift with an arrow key select a block of text or items. Whereas Shift+Delete helps us to permanently delete the selected item. Coming to the Alt key shortcuts, Alt+Enter helps us to display the properties for the selected item. Alt+F4 to close the active or exit the active program. Alt+Spacebar is helpful to open the shortcut menu of an active window. Whereas Windows shortcuts, Windows logo key +D helps us to display the desktop. Windows logo key +M helps us to minimize all the windows. Windows key +Shift+M is helpful to restore minimized windows to the desktop. Windows key +E helps to open a computer. Windows key +F to search a file or folder. Shift+F10. In most of the cases, you can use this as right click. Whereas Ctrl+Backspace helps us to delete the entire word instead of deleting a letter.
That the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new
Ctrl+Tab to move from one tab to another tab forward, whereas Ctrl+Shift+Tab to move from one tab to another tab backward. Ctrl+arrow key +spacebar is helpful to select multiple files.
खत्म बाय बाय टाटा